Government area of Ibe State. So right now, I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Facebook. My name is Yo. Now, good morning, my queen. You're welcome. Good morning. Omeka Meelo Gemiri Udo. It's well with you. It's well with you. It's not easy, but we'll get there. Now, the reason of reincarnation, the reason of going from one spiritualist to the other is this. Now, your friend has gone to a place and they did work for him or her. It works, and the person introduces you to that person. Most times it can't work for you. It doesn't work for you because that person was not called for you. Do you understand? Mirudo, I have a message for you. I will drop it later, okay? I will inbox you later. Thank you so much. Now, it is for us to help you along the journey. But right now, everybody is so busy in the way of making money, in the way of doing this, doing that, so that things will be okay for them. It's not wrong, oh. It's not wrong. They are all good. But we have abandoned Isiseponte, the genesis, the reason, the purpose, the why. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, few people who bought my spiritual materials barely a month ago, both those in abroad and those in other African countries, they have one thing in common. One of them here in Nigeria, not in Lagos, that lady has been with me for years and things have been doing okay for her. You don't just use spiritual material once and go and rest. You don't just use spiritual work once and go and rest. What was wrong in your family was done many years ago. Some were done eons, generations ago. So you going to the water once or using spiritual material once or hopping from one place to the other once cannot change the situation of your family. Okay? Imagine a foundation that has been eaten by termites. What is termites? Problems or the other. One evil or the other. One abomination or the other. One crazy things or the other. Each generation will add their own ignorance. I'm going to use that word ignorance. Let me not use that word evil. Each generation add their own evil, ignorant. Each family add their own ignorant. Each father, mother add their own ignorance. And suddenly you are here in this present dispensation, this present world, this present time, this present planet, this present world. And you think just by visiting one native doctor or one pastor or doing spiritual work once or going to the water once will automatically overhaul everything and change it. You are a liar. You are deceiving yourself. No one is deceiving you. Now, there is something about my spiritual materials. It's not just soap. It comes in. There's something about my spiritual materials. And there's something about me since I started this work. I always tell your spiritual guides, your family deity to reveal what is wrong with your family to you. Because the more I talk, the more people don't believe me. But when you see it with your own eyes, when you see it, then you believe. You are the one that will tell me. That is the way I have been working. I don't get strength to the talk. You people are so used to over talking that when somebody don't talk, you term the person evil or fake. I don't talk. Everything is contained in my spiritual materials that you are using. Now you go tell me. You are the one that will tell me how it started. 2 days ago, I went to go get spiritual materials in the market. As I was coming back, I brunch at one of my friends, I would say friend. I don't have a friend though, but I'm going to use that word friend. I was there, my phone was down, and my queen called me. And she began to narrate. This lady is in her early 30s, but she began to narrate what happened to her when she was 4 years. And she said to me, you know all these things, but you didn't tell me. Because you know, if you tell me, I won't believe you. She was talking, I was screaming, people were looking at me. See, I'm crazy about testimony. It's not just that you bought a car, you bought houses. There are testimonies that I'm crazy about, and this is one of them. I was screaming. Everything that was done to her when she was 4 years, even her mother was aware. This is the first daughter, the first child. Working where she's working, she's in a position to have houses. But family will, Tama, it's called family will do this, do that. The sisters don't want to work, the brothers don't want to work. They'll just collect. She's not married. She doesn't have a child of her own. She's not even living well. But she's earning money. She's earning, not, she's earning money. She was the lady that said to me, everybody has been promoted in my office, except me, for years. If you can do it, that I'm promoted. If you can pray, if you can do whatever it is you need to do, that I'm promoted, I will give you the first salary. I dey like challenge. Oh my God, I love challenges. These are the kind of challenges I like. These are the kind of people I like. I love. Barely 2 months, she was promoted. And as she said, she sent me the complete salary of the new promotion pay. She has been with me. The reason of having spiritual mentor is to be with that person. You know, I have seen a lot of people, like one that just bought recently. Since I gave her spiritual material, is one complaint. I said, close your mouth, you two they talk. I hate people who talk too much. It pisses me off. I get bored easily. You are talking out of point. If that thing I gave to you didn't work, you call my name, Ogun will kill you. There is something about women that don't like listening to women. And I need to like them. Because after all, she's a woman. What will she teach me that I don't know? That is why some of you can never exceed a particular level. Look at the distraction on social media about what the woman should do and what the woman shouldn't do. I see a lot of people commenting and talking. I need to waste my time. I don't have time to be talking nonsense. I did my part. I did my lane. Now, when you come enter my lane, you will not see I decrease. Oh, a woman shouldn't do this. There's a one shouldn't do this. Pastors will wake up and say, there's a one. A woman shouldn't do this. Me that gave birth to you shouldn't do this. No, we shouldn't be breathing. Anyways, that is not why I'm here. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. What you say about me is a reflection of who you are. And how I respond is a reflection of who I am. I don't have time to waste talking things that does not matter. I've never done that for how many years I've been on social media. Now I take my data, take my 2 fingers to be typing words. My God. All right, let's go back. And this other one was, I think that was yesterday. She sent me long voice notes. The one that just bought last in African country. She said, I saw myself in my father's compound with a lot of great-grandfathers, ancestors. And somebody, a woman brought me, I'm cutting the story short. A woman brought me there. And she was introducing me to them. And they said, we don't know her. We don't want to know her. Her father was evil. Oh, this is my queen. Opened the chapter. She said they opened the chapter of her father, her own father. And was saying what that man did, that she herself was crying. She was crying. And she said she told them, who is going to take my bride price? They said, we don't want it. We don't want you. Anybody from your father's loins, we don't want them. We don't know you. We don't recognize any one of you. We have cut you people off. Your father was evil. For the 4 times he died, they bury him. The earth will bring him up. When he died, they bury him. The earth will vomit him. She said she was weeping. After consultation will not tell you everything. Because that native doctor, that is the one, is not from your family. It is you. I keep saying it. You have the bulk work to do. I have my own to do in your life as your spiritual mentor. Your native doctor, your pastor have the one they need to do as your spiritual mentor. But the bulk work, 90% of the work still remains with you. I felt pity for her. This lady is Ezenwani. This one I'm talking about now is Ezenwani. If the foundation is faulty, if it's not rebuilt, anything you do will not work. A lot of you are so much dependent on prophecy and consultation, which is Alpha, that you are missing it. Oh, I went here, they told me like this. Oh, I went here, they told me that. I went to that place, they told me that. Me, I'm not going to tell you what they told you. I will show you. Here at Illumina Temple Center, I will show you. You will tell me. I won't tell you. Because I'm not a member of your family. I don't have any blood connection or blood relation with your family. Your blood is there. That is where you drank water. That is where you sat down. That is where the soul of your food has stepped upon. I will show you. Then you will tell me. And when you tell me, I will now go into the spiritual realm and tell you what you need to do. If you are here to liberate your family, it's not going to be easy. But it's possible when you get the right person. What I mean by right person means when you get to the person that will help you reconnect to your lineage, reconnect to your ancestors, then they will show you what went wrong. They won't show me, they will show you, because I am not only a member of your family. I've not drank water from that family. I have not stepped my foot into that family. The spirit does not recognize me enough to show me what is wrong with your family, but they recognize you as one of theirs to tell you, to show you what is going on. This thing didn't just start this year, but I'm saying it for the first time. I know things are hard. I know you need money. You need to get married. You need to do this. But if you don't do things that you need to do before you get married, either as a man, as a woman, your children will also carry that debt, carry that pain, shame, ridicule, on and on. It will enter into your next generation, your next generation, your next generation, because you were not man enough, woman enough, strong enough, confident enough to look for the root cause of your problem. I am not saying going to the water is wrong. No. I'm not saying offering sacrifices and libations are bad. No. You offer sacrifices, you pour libations, you cook for your spiritual family and the rest of them. If the root cause of the problem is there, it's there. Because you are cooking for them to bless you. You are not cooking for them, you're not offering libation for them to show you what is wrong, so that it will not affect the next generation, so that you can live the way you actually supposed to live here on earth. You don't work with it, you don't deal with it. You carry it and get married as a lady. You carry it and get married as a man. It keep happening. It affects your marriage, affects your children, affects your relationships. And before you know it, you hop into another person. You go to another person. You go to another person. Before you know it, you have done like 4 or 5 or 10 spiritual work, rituals, and the rest of them cleansing, and nothing is happening. Let's stop this idea of introduce me to your native doctor, introduce me to your SNY, introduce me to your pastor, introduce me to this person or that. Let's not put it at first. Let it not be a yardstick to be lazy. Just like religion has made a lot of people lazy. Oh, they believe it's just to pray and go and rest. Yes, prayer is good. But when you pray finish, don't go and rest. Sacrifices and libations, pouring of libations are good. But don't just do it and rest. This is a time for you to pay absolute attention. This is time for you to pay attention. Oh, so many people are rich. They are so happy they are rich. But if their eyes are open so that they'll see how rich that they can actually be, it will blow their mind. If you are here to rewrite the wrong in your family, if you are here to rewrite the destiny of your family, then you got to put in the work. Look for a mentor who is a no-nonsense person, who will push you, who will scream at you, who will shout at you, who will love you, who will speak day in and day night for you to get to that place you need to get to. Because if you don't, your children can't. They can't. This is the lady that their family scattered all over. I am as the one in Esther Ihechi Marina. I'm a marine. And when my goddess, the God of all the universe, that people don't know that what they worship is a woman, took her down to the village. Took her in the spiritual realm. You know, most of you say, I was in a dream. No, that is not a dream. That is reality. This present earth is a dream. Took her to the family and introduced her to the dead ancestors and few living family members. And they said, who is she? This lady introduces her to them. They said, we don't know her. We don't want to know her. We are not interested. Her father was evil. And we have collectively joined our hands together and said, we are not interested. Her father was evil. You know, I keep saying it. Some of you say, oh, my poor mother. Oh, my poor father. Hey, my gentle father who did not offend anybody. My uncles are doing them like this. My aunts are doing them like this. My family members hate our people. Why? That is no cause without alarm. That is no smoke without fire. You don't know the girl that became your mother. You don't know the man, the young man that became your father. You only know your father. Who was he? And some of you are so busy venerating your ancestors, loving your ancestors. I'm not saying it's bad though. Praying for your ancestors, offering libation. What connection, what relationship do you have with your ancestors? What? You don't know. But you offer sacrifice and libation. You double mercy. That mannequin that you used to venerate your ancestors. Are you in good time with them? Did your mother or your father, your grandfather or your grandmother did something that offend them? Let us be careful. Man will try to get sense, I beg. Oh, that somebody went to the water and do spiritual work, it works, and you go there, no work. And you said, are you sure that this person is not fake? When we say live right, do right, so that your generation will enjoy. You don't understand. Most people that do spiritual work, that it work easily for them, a price was paid by their mother, by their father, by their ancestor. That is why they are enjoying it right now. But the generation we find ourselves in now are so selfish that they are not willing to do the work for anybody. It is always me, myself, and I, me. And it goes on and on and on and on and on and continue. Because nobody is willing to do the work. Everybody want to be Odogu. Everybody want to be Opotobie. Nobody want carry last. Because to you, poverty is last. To you, not getting married is last. For you, to you, not building that dream house, traveling abroad, it means you carry last. So you not go fit carry last. So will I labor for somebody to come and eat? That is the selfish generation that we're in right now. Me. A lot of people go for after they ask, am I going to live? Will I live long? Will I make money? Will I get married? Will I? There is no I. It is we. You came from somewhere. You came from a lineage. You came from the loins and the womb of another. And another will come from your loins and your womb. Please. This is the reason of doing, one of the most important reasons of doing spiritual work. Of course, you can do it and get your atachele peanuts, your chicken change. Your chicken change can be 10 million, 5 million. It's chicken change. Your children are still small. What you still start paying their university school fees and the rest of them. You find out that you are poor. And tomorrow you begin to wonder why your children are not doing well. Because you didn't pay the price. You didn't change the foundation. You didn't make peace. You didn't. Whatever sin your father, your mother commit is on you. You need to understand the language of the spiritual. Oh, but I did not do anything. But it was my grandfather that did it. It was my great-grandmother that did it. You are the son and daughter of your father, of your grandfather, of your great-grandfather. So their sins are on your head. And as I begin to listen to this voice note last night, I asked myself, What wrong will a man commit that his generation, dead ones, rejecting him? That Annie, they will bury him, the ground will vomit him. I'm just giving you just 2 instances. So there are so many. There are so many. I know I've always been busy, but the busy I've been beginning of this year, it choke. It choke. You need a spiritual mentor that both of you can sit down once in a while to talk about the rottenness of your foundation, the smelly part of your foundation. And when I see a lot of people, I see men or women who bought houses for their parents, who took their parents abroad. I see people tapping into it. I tap into the grace. I claim it. You can't claim what you didn't work for. Go to the church, ask people who have been claiming. They didn't. Oh, my daughter married a rich man. My daughter has triplets. Oh, my daughter have traveled abroad. Oh, my daughter has a job. My son have a job that is being paid 10 million, 5 million every month. And you went to tap it. Ibonyoshi. Tap what? When they were there sacrificing their joy and happiness to send their children to university, to better the life of your children, their children, you were busy enjoying your own time. That is time for rest. That is time for work. A lot of you are using time for work to rest. And when it's time for rest, you now start working because you never plan. And you are tapping in. So after tapping, what happened? Did your child automatically get that job? While others are busy working, you are busy sleeping, busy gallivanting from one place to the other, enjoying yourself. And when it's time for them to rest, you got to go. Definitely go. Their people don't rest. Maybe they chop. You will now wake up to tap. I don't understand. Now, so now God stupid rich. What are you tapping? Ibonyoshi. Are you a criminal? What are you tapping? You claim it. Claim what? I don't understand. Somebody bought a car, you claim it. Somebody posted their house, you claim it. I don't understand. Did the person claim block? Did they claim land? They didn't use money to buy land. They just claim it. The land came. They claim block and building materials, and they claim it. Things started moving. Right? The way now I'm building my own, am I claiming it? So if I go to, when I'm supposed to buy block or buy some materials, I will not claim it. Block will disappear and come. I don't understand. Does it make sense? Maybe it makes sense to you. It doesn't make sense to me. My name is you. I have to take the money I have, go to the market, get building materials, pay my workers that are building my house. I didn't claim it. I didn't go and tap. I claimed it. No, it's not. No, I got to work it so that I can enjoy it. Like I said, I'm not saying sowing seed or offering sacrifices in your village to your ancestors is wrong. Who is your ancestors? You don't even know their names. Your immediate past grandfather, you might know their names. Some of you don't know. But you want somebody, a native doctor, as a pastor, to stay somewhere and declare and decree that your family will become governor and president. And you accept. You agreed. Without putting in the work. Sleepless nights. Pain, shame, ridicule. You just get it. What do I know? I don't want to know why they talk. Okay? But please, stop being selfish. There are times to be selfish. I am selfish. For some time now, I've been selfish with my resources. I've been selfish with my time. I've been selfish with everything I do. Okay? Because I have earned it. I have paid the price and the dues that my forefathers couldn't pay. So when you see me, they shake my bottom. They booga. I deserve it. I have earned it. Now, for these ones who have used these spiritual materials that they bought from Illumina Temple Center, their journey have just started. These two ladies were shedding tears. They will, in fact, the other one have to tell her, please, please, I need to go home. My phone won't die. My ear is paining me, because it was something else. These are people who call me their spiritual mother, who obey the rules and regulations I set for them, because ozo dianya. The journey is long, it's painful, it's lonely. But at the tail end, now them go rejoice. Now them go happy. I've seen a lot of people call me their spiritual mother. Barely 4 months or 5, they jackpot. Me, one thing I don't do is to chat somebody or call you or tell you send me a church card. I don't do that. I can only take you to the water. I can only show you. But I cannot take that step. It is you that will take this step, because your ancestors knows you. When I see people venerating their ancestors, praising and worshiping their ancestors without understanding what it means, I go there like this. They look. Because my words are so important, my thoughts are so. In fact, I value my speech. If you greet me good morning, before I will answer you, I look at myself to check if there is an energy that I'm not going to use, that I'm not using, before I will answer you. And believe you me, all my energies, I need them. I don't put my mouth in what does not concern me. My own is to tell you the truth. It's not everybody that is capable of assimilating or accepting the truth. But that is your own. I can't hit you on the head with a hammer for you to hear. But if you have seen yourself in the dream as a great man or woman, if you are here to rebuild the faulty foundation, so that your next generation, so that when you reincarnate again, you will enjoy it, you have to do the work. I know in your village, around you, you have seen a lot of people that their family, the daughters marry rich men. Their sons are always doing well. Everything about that family, you know that those families in your village, you know what I'm talking about. They are always doing well. And you wonder, your mother prays so much, your father prays so much, everybody about you in your family, they are so righteous, so holy. This is not pretending, no, so holy. But things are hard for you. I want you to know that in that family, somebody paid the price. Because right now, you people are saying, who knows the kind of cult they belong to? Who know the kind of rituals they are doing? I don't trust that their mother. I don't trust that their father. Are you telling me their brother just traveled abroad, barely 2 years, he's back? What of other people who have traveled abroad for 10 years, nothing is happening? A price was paid. And those their mother or father you are seeing today, in the past they reincarnated and came here to undo the wrong that they did. Because some of these ancestors, you are some of these ancestors that did some crazy things in your family that you now came now to redo, because it is only you who can redo it. My core teaching is about reincarnation. The foundation of my teaching is reincarnation. Because somebody told you reincarnated as your grandmother, you are happy jumping up and down. I keep saying it over and over again. Reincarnation is the worst thing that can happen to any human being. Reincarnation, it is so dangerous, so toxic, that when you reincarnate, you won't remember what you did in the past. You won't remember what it is you are supposed to do with this flesh body. Somebody has to help you along. Somebody have to help you to remember, because you are the one that did that evil. Now another chance has presented itself for you to come into this world to undo what only you did wrong, so that your children will enjoy. Because you came because your children are going through, your great-grandchildren are going through hell as a result of what you did. Now you are here to undo them. Some of you ladies are men who reincarnated as women. Some of you are women who reincarnated as men. So when I see people saying what a woman can do, what a woman couldn't do, me, I know they talk, because I not get strength to the talk. It's none of my business. You find it difficult to get things that other people just, when they are just sleeping, they get. It is because you are here for something. But look at you. The society you have allowed society to turn you around. Yes, I can believe your mother did this or your father did this. But once you are above 18, you are an adult. Once you are above 18, you are an adult. You can undo things or learn things that you have learned in the past that is not working for you. Once you're above 18, the universe, the spiritual realm, start your record. Because now you are an adult. Oh, don't tell me I don't want to disobey my father. I don't want to disobey my mother. Oh, my uncle that pays my bills will no longer pay my bills. Oh, my family have ostracized me. I have been disowned. These things are meaningless jargon. They are worldly, meaningless jargon. And with that attitude, you go into a relationship with those excessive luggages and baggages, expecting a man or a woman to do things for you that you cannot do for yourself, expecting loyalty, honor, love, protection, care, which you know you don't know the meaning, you can't give to yourself. My words are heavy for those who does not want to change, who does not want to hear, who does not want to amend. But my words are understandable to those who knows who they are, those who know the reason they are here. I just gave you 2 examples of what happened barely a week ago. Here at Illumina Temple Center is there. I only help to bring it out. You will tell me, I not get strength for talking. Now you go tell me. Everybody I have come in contact with, everybody that have come around me knows what I'm talking about. You are the one that will tell me who you are. Not be me go tell you. I not get strength. This is my own. This is one of the things I said before I started this journey. I will do work for them so that they will see who they are. They will tell me. Because somebody say, hey, but there's the one you said I'm going to get married. Hey, you said I'm going to. You said I'm the greatest man in my family. You said I'm the one that is going to uphold and elevate my family. You said no. Now you go see and contact me. Because some of you, somebody can do good thing for you 100 times, 99 times, and do one single mistake. You will not remember the good they did, not the bad. So you are the one that will tell me. And I'm the one that will advise you and tell you the next course, what we need to do. Yes, pursue money. It's good to pursue money. It's good to pursue academic success. It's good to pursue promotions and greatness. But don't forget that the real greatness, the real promotion lies in the spiritual realm. If you don't clear this path now that you are on, when you reincarnate again, when you are given another chance again to come here, it's going to be much more difficult than right now. You're on a path that have grown with weeds and forests and trees. Spirituality, understanding is a cutlass that you need to do what? To clear it. Because you were the one that made the mistake in the first place. You were that ancestor that made that mistake. Now imagine this, my queen, only daughter with her brothers. She is the one that have seen that they have been rejected. Her brothers have been toiling, walking like elephants, eating like ants. And she was crying. When I was listening to it, she was tired. She was exhausted. I couldn't tell her the meaning. I told her, I will get back to you because the situation that she's in, her emotional state cannot carry what I want to say to her. And when I dropped my phone, I went to my altar and I lighted one candle. I began to ask for peace, for clarity over her. I began to ask for strength. I began to speak strength into her life because if I tell her the meaning, If I tell her what we need to do, I don't think the emotions that she has, that she's living in at that time, can carry it. She said she cried her eyes out. She was crying. Imagine a woman. We know who that woman is. Who is a god and goddess. Took her to the village and introduced her to the living and dead ancestors. The dead ancestors are so much more. The livings are just few. And they said, who are you? She mentioned her father's name. They said, who is he? She said, your brother now. She said, no, we don't know him. We rejected him. We refused him. He was a bad person. What entered her mind as at that time, who will take my bride price? They said, we don't want it. We don't need it. We don't want you people in our family. Imagine such hatred from the spiritual realm. It was then she understood the evil her father committed. They told her, he died 4 times. And every time the earth will bring him up. When we bury him, to blow him up. Even on the day he died, we buried him how many times? We know what we did. And somebody will tell you, settle your ancestors. Give them goats, pop mineral and hearts. Kinebule for them, things to go better. And you accept. And somebody will tell you, don't worry. Don't worry. You know, when they like all those kind gentle words, it means the person is a good person. Me that is talking raw, I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person. My name is Yoko. This is a lady when she was in Nigeria. She comes to my house. You know, a lot of people, because they know me, they allow see finish to enter over familiarity. And she travel out. This should be 4 years now, if I'm not mistaken. 4 years now. 4 years and she's back. And she's back. In abroad now. Paying hundreds of thousands to get the spiritual materials that I was giving them free. Do you understand? My happiness is that she come back. She realized herself. That is just it. If you know you have done wrong to someone, go back. Ask for forgiveness. Go back and make restitution. Because your destiny might be attached to that person. Go back and ask for forgiveness. Make your restitution. Oh, that person is a bad person. That person. Who are you to say who is bad or who is good? I've always said it time and time again. People will hate me for no reason. I don't know you. You don't know me. Just hate me. I know that in the future, I am going to be a source of instrument to illuminate your path. It is that thing that doesn't want you to be great that will put that idea in your head to hate me for no reason, even if there is a cause. Why? Because your friend, there's not in good time with that person. You hate the person because you heard they say, we say, she say, or say. You hated the person. Why? You don't know. And so many of you, a year later, 2 years later, a few months later, you start seeing that person in the dream helping you for something. And pride will not allow you to do the necessary. That is why you are still in the present condition that you are in right now. Please try as much as possible to do the right thing. That is a prophet for every man or woman. That is a spiritual person for every man or woman. That is a mentor for every man or woman. That is one thing I believe in this life. But the kind of pains people are going through is making me weak. When I heard the heartbreak, the cry, the tears, the pain in this lady's voice. These people I'm talking about, they are above 30. Can you imagine? No good relationship, no boyfriend, nothing. Hustling from here to there. The last one has had a beer parlor. Imagine somebody having a beer parlor and sell everything, go to the village, and travel out. You can make it in any way you are if you do the right thing. Does not matter where you are. Me, I can't see myself living abroad. I can go visit and come back. I can't see myself living abroad. You can make it wherever you are when you know the right thing to do. All right, I'm going to be logging out from YouTube now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you need my spiritual materials, handouts, if you need the handouts, my handout is being sold for 10,000 naira for copy. If you need the spiritual materials, that one is very costly. I'm not going to say the price here because people who are living in abroad, I have to add the money for the wear bill. I do wear bill through DHL, Tranes, and the rest of them. Okay, but people who are in Nigeria, the prices are different. I do wear bill through. I don't give to driver. I go to the office and do it so that you get it where you are. So my phone number is +234 7066514823. My second line is +234 9093313654. All our WhatsApp. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I believe you will do the right thing. My name is Yoko. All right, I'm still here on Facebook. I've logged out from YouTube. All right, thank you so much for hanging out with me.